Bring it home, boys. Bring it home. Come on.
Now say thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Marv.
Now bump bump.
Thank
Now
you.
bump The boys
Thank you,
playing
Marv.
suitable
Thank you.
language intro, or as you've heard, Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's the same song.
Same thing.
Welcome-
It's the same
Welcome
thing.
to Suitable Language, everybody. Apparently, I never put up last week's video until this morning. I thought I had done. We had 14 views.
What?
Yeah, 14 views. There's people watching us, John, and they're saying, "How disgusting can two human
this
beings
is not
be?
that good.
These people be so disgusting as to let their dog swallow a toy." Could they be that disgusting, John?
It could be. Could be.
Should I show that, John? Right?
Yes, let's awkwardly
Or
bring
should I
that up.
save it? Well, most people leave
You
after
are
3 minutes.
Let's go.
Most people leave after 3 minutes. We should probably let them see it, right?
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, well, it sucks because the show's
Let's
like
have
over an hour.
Our big moment.
So it's 14 views, 3 minutes at a time.
Hey, so people who are going to leave in a minute, stick around for this. My dog.
What's your dog's name?
Ate a
Pearl?
toy. My dog ate a toy.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
喇叭都三斤多，你瞅瞅，
It's a metaphor for America.
真高级。
We
片
put it
儿
in
浪
truck.
呀，
We can't get it out.
走啊走，
Come on, finish up,
走
dog.
走走走，回来。
No, you're not done.
喇叭都三斤多，你瞅瞅，嗯，真高级。
That poor dog.
片儿浪呀，
If it just did red, white, and
走
blue,
走，
It is.
you know,
走走走走，
It's
回
a
来。
patriotic dog, that's for
it's
sure.
still, yeah, it's still in there, buddy. No gag reflex on that dog, though. Oddly enough, no gag reflex. Just
Just
put
swallow
it right
that
down.
toy.
Yeah.
Just because you give him treats. He doesn't. You give him a toy.
Well, you
Treat, far
kinda
as he
have
knows.
to now.
It's a treat, far as he knows. Boom.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're out in the bushes, shitting the light into.
You know, I figure out a way to keep that in there, and that way, when we're going for a walk, you don't need a flashlight at night.
Oh,
You know,
you're
just
safe
have
from
the dog
cars.
Yeah.
You're safe
I
from
mean,
cars.
that's perfect safety. But
And
somebody,
it's white, even more safe.
somebody just created a business off your dog, Marv. They're like, look, just have them swallow this capsule, and you can turn it on through an app. You can turn it on right through an app, and your dog's ass will glow and keep it safe at night. Don't you want that safety at night?
My dog's ass will glow. We might be.
You can
This
even-
might be. I might have
you
hit
can
a
time it to
streaming
your
button.
Spotify, and your dog's ass will be a strobe light during a party.
Why not? Why the fuck not? I might be
I think
streaming
you
today.
can sell the hell out of that in Asia.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if we're streaming. No, we're not streaming. Let's have another look at a popular dog.
Okay.
Let's have a look at this. This guy.
Oh, this poor guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
How do I blow that up?
you know, when there's a dress code,
You see it? Can you see
you
it?
just gotta say no.
You can't see that? It's not showing?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's just not very big, but I can see it. I can see him asleep. Those things are long. I mean, he is at a Catholic funeral, for crying out loud. I mean, what was it? 8 hours
Is that
long?
bigger? Is that bigger?
Yeah.
This is
There
our
you go.
president. He demanded a front row seat, John.
Mm-hmm. Well, why wouldn't you?
Demanded
You're the
it.
president of the United States.
Demanded a. Well, if you're going to take a nap, you probably want to hide it a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they get
You're
the
gonna-
incense going. They get the incense going in the room. You know, it kind of creates a mood. He's leaning back. I mean, all these guys are talking. It's not like a you know, a church over here where there might be singing and you get up and down a little bit more. That's just all, you know, pomp and circumstance and everything.
You can tell Melania hates him because she let him sleep. My wife would have smacked me if I fell asleep at a funeral.
Do you know? I think that God hated this Pope.
Because he was nice and
His last meeting was with J.D. Vance,
oh,
and then Donald Trump comes to his funeral.
J.D. Vance
Think about that
allegedly
as
killed the
Pope.
Pope.
Think
J.D.
about that.
Vance allegedly killed the Pope.
If you would ask the Pope, who's the last person you would ever want to be at your funeral, I would guarantee that Donald Trump would be on the.
Who knew? Frankly, a lot of people say I'm the bestest guest ever.
God did
I'm
not
the
like
guest
this Pope.
A lot of people say I'm the guestiest of all the guesters. I'm the guestiest. I can prove. I give him a little DNA. That's my gift to the Pope. I went over. Some people throw flowers under the coffin.
And can I say, if this is God's plan, what is he saying?
Something about perhaps America is fucked.
I mean,
We are no longer the preeminent
get Donald
empire.
Trump to change seeing the dead Pope? I'm just saying, because you know,
If he sent
Donald
Vance
Trump
over
speaks
to do
directly to
that,
God. So
you think if he sent Vance over to do that, he might be a little bit more excited about his accomplishments?
well, that is an accomplishment now. He can put that on his resume. Killed Pope. Not many people. We can start calling him Pope Killer.
Killed the Pope. That's what
Yeah,
I.
just like they
Frankly,
got King
a lot of
Slayer,
people-
Pope
A lot of people
Slayer.
said, Donald, don't kill the Pope. And I said, I gotta go. I gotta send Vance over. I don't know if they're dying or not. I tell you
Pope
what, when I'm with
Slayer.
JD, I want to die. I just know this. I know what the Pope went through. I saw a great meme. It was JD Vance. It said couch fucker something. Pope
Oh
killer.
yeah.
What was the middle one?
Yeah, it was Mary Kill Fuck.
Yeah, that's it. Mary couch. Kill Pope.
Yeah.
Fuck
Right.
America.
Yeah.
Marry the couch. Fuck the Pope. No, it was killed Pope. Marry
Hey, watch it.
What?
Because you know now, anything we say against Christianity, I think any form, we could get brought up on charges for talking about Christianity in a, you know, not so. I mean,
Who's going to charge it? The religious guy running the White House?
I mean,
it could be Cash.
yeah. I mean, that was the new thing that came out. You know, they're, you know, and you know can't say anything about nothing about the old Christians. Hands off. No,
Hands off
nothing bad.
Christianity.
Yeah, it's all
Hands off
cool.
Christians. Frankly, a lot of people are Christian. Not me. Oh, did I? I was wondering if I took my pills.
You think that's going to be the first squad he creates? Is like the Christian squad?
Murder squad?
I didn't say that. I said the American Christian National Christian American Young Men's Christian Academy.
He's already got the first squad. It's called ICE. ICE is going to be the ones in charge of just grabbing all of us off the streets.
And then their song that they can sing is Young Men. I don't know the rest of this song. Young Men.
We probably have it.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
We probably have that song. YMCA. How do you spell YMCA, John?
There we go. Party time now. that a robot in there? Yeah, it's Minion. This is Minion YMCA Park. That's who's running the government. Someone told me the other day they didn't see baseball. I got this now.
Hola.
小小的外文节，我就很快乐。
All right, I don't know what's happening.
Trump dancing.
想到看外文节，我就很快乐。
Oh yeah, that's funny. Not. How the fuck do I close that? All right. Close. Gotta get back to my favorites now. I turned up my page.
You feel safe? You feel safe now, Mark? I feel safe now.
Why shouldn't I feel safe? We're picking up 2-year-olds off the streets.
Well,
Sending
no.
them to the country.
We're safe now. We're safe now.
We're sending.
because They busted a theft ring for some purses.
What?
Yeah.
The director of Homeland Security?
They found her purse. They found it.
Did she go undercover? Did Christy
might
Noem
have.
go undercover?
She might have posed undercover and then infiltrated the theft ring. Using whatever she can in order to get in
Gucci
there.
purse and $3,000.
More Gucci's.
Okay, you know the story?
I don't.
Went out for Easter dinner with her family. Very posh.
On the holiest of holy days. She's
Very,
not
very posh hamburger joint.
a hamburger joint. Wait, can you do that on Easter?
She brought $3,000 with her just to get gifts for her family.
No, well, it wasn't really a hamburger joint.
She did not bring her dog, though. Her dog was missing.
Yeah. that's what was they were eating. She is very specific.
He was risen again. This is what they were waiting to see. Is the dog coming back? We don't know. It's Easter. It could happen. We believe that stuff, right? Anyway,
yeah, she does eat what she kills.
So a guy in a hoodie, very not classy outfit, sits down next to her, takes his foot and pulls her purse towards him. Why is the guy sitting next to the fucking director of Homeland Security anyways?
So wait, say that again. There was a guy in a hoodie?
Yeah. Well, you want me to read it to you?
Sure.
I pulled it up here.
Okay, I didn't know. Well, there's not a video. I would assume why the restaurant.
Let's see.
Although
It should be popping
restaurant,
up.
that would be helpful.
Here we go. That's the Tate brothers. We don't want that one yet. Where are you at, Christy Noem? I might have lost it. Christy Noem, purse theft. They cracked the big purse stealing ring.
Yeah, it's a theft ring, right? They were targeting high-level elitist females in Washington, D.C. and their expensive purses. They know who to find. They know where to go. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not cutting that. It's too much work. I don't care about the people. All right, so a masked man.
Well, I was saying, never mind. Did you freeze again? At first, I thought he was reading something, but now I think he's actually frozen. Like he was starting to read, and it was showing again like this. Just put your face back there. It would be like, nope, it was more towards that way. Like you were reading. Yeah, there you go. Now hold still. Oh my goodness, I think he's still paused. I think he's paused again. Well, that's got to be a meme right there. I think he is paused. Oh, we're so screwed. All right, Marv, you can unpause yourself. The bit's over. The bit's over, Marv. You no longer have to look like the lizard. You're back.
I'm going to restart my computer, okay? You stay here so the room stays open. Don't leave.
All right. You keep recording? Is that what you're doing? Well, I didn't know I'd have to do.
Don't come on now, DuckDuckGo. We're recording.
I heard you talking
Hey,
about
everybody. We had some technical difficulties for the last 2 weeks. Marvin doesn't know what he's doing. Christy Nome, we were talking about. So she's sitting in a restaurant.
Right.
Very nice burger joint. We'll call it McDonald's. We don't know what it is. She didn't invite us. It was Easter dinner. So,
Well, right. Was it really burgers? Because that's weird on Easter. It just seems like I'm not saying that having ham or anything else is that much better, but it just seems like. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
And the guy with the mask sits down next to her, and she thinks he's playing footsie. And he's sliding her Gucci bag over to where he can reach it and abscond it. Is that the word?
So wait a minute. She slid her bag to him?
He slid the bag with his feet. It was under the table. And he might not have been sitting next to her. You know how restaurants are. It might have been just like
I got you.
Somehow he slid the bag over with his foot and took off with it.
Like if he was sitting sideways and she was sitting right here, he could just kind of like knock it over and slide it. So I get it. Yeah.
And, she's just a Homeland Security chief. There's no reason we should expect her to notice someone stealing her fucking purse right off of her foot. There's no way we should expect that.
Oh my God, Marv. Can she just go someplace without having the Secret Service hounds next to her all the time? Can't she just go out like everybody else and be a regular person and get a burger with her family?
I think she should have a watchdog, John.
Liberal Democrat to come with a mask on, a liberal with a mask to come rip her purse away during Easter family dinner. He is
risen.
You kidding me, Marv?
He is risen.
Exactly. Are you kidding me? On the holiest of holy days, on resurrection.
And she only had $3,000 worth of cash in her purse, John, because that's a normal thing.
Well, I mean, I'm not like a millionaire, Marv. That's like $30 to her. What do you want me to say? She needs to be treated different because she is of the elite. She's one of the top performers. Think about it. There had to be another performance.
She's got a lot of outfits.
Yeah. This breaks her into the power rankings. Was she in the power rankings before?
She's what do they call her? Barbie something? Barbie Ice?
Yeah. This low power rankings. This
bumps up for every arrest.
5 or 6.
She goes,
now they caught every ring.
We're going to do Arrest at the Beach. I've got a bikini for that, she says. But that says ice on it. Her vagina says ice, I think.
Are you kidding? She might crack top 5, Marv. You know that, right?
She could. I think she should be in the top 5 for this, at least minimum. We do a power ranking. For those of you who've never made it to the end of our videos, we do a power ranking. I already showed you my dog's light up ass at the beginning of the video.
Yeah, we do MAGA power rankings, and then we do a MAGA performer of the week.
The assholery of this administration, we rank it.
The Spaceballs, as I like to call them.
But the guy slid the purse over with his foot, slid it up under a bag under his arm, and walked the fuck out with her Gucci purse and $3,000. And, it's a day of forgiveness, right?
Yeah.
Jesus died for this guy's sins.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the sins Jesus died for,
And she's a Christian.
and she wants him put to
So-
death.
He's gonna get like a Christian hate crime. He's gonna get a regular hate. They're gonna throw the book at him.
They're going to give her the Barbie hate crime, not Klaus Barbie doll, because she's the administration Barbie doll.
Hey, I gotta go.
Oh, okay. So that's our Christy Gnome, our Barbie doll.
She's gonna crack that. Top
She got her
five
$3,000 back,
reward.
man.
Yeah.
She got her $3,000 back, so she must be
So
pretty
what's
good.
with the theft ring part? What did they say about that?
It was a big ring of. I hate to click on a story in case I disappear again, but
No, you don't need to click on it, but just give me the overall. It was just the theft ring. They target.
Apparently, they've been stealing purses.
Okay.
Thousands
Oh,
of
maybe
bags.
she was undercover. Maybe she
Oh,
was
here-
undercover.
I got the story, and we didn't get fucked.
All right.
Arrest has been made. Investigation of the theft of high-end Gucci bag belonging to Department. Oh, you didn't freeze. Whoop. I thought you froze for it.
No.
A law enforcement source familiar with the investigation tells CNN one person is in custody and multiple additional arrests are expected in a theft ring recently targeting Washington, D.C.'s Penn Quarter area. They have not released details about the man's identity, but the arrest came after the Secret Service launched an investigation to find the perpetrator who stole her bag as she ate dinner with her family on Easter Sunday. For the safety of our agents and officers, we're not in a position to confirm or comment at this time. Footage of the incident at the Capitol Burger restaurant. So it was a burger restaurant. We showed the suspect purposely moving close to Nome. He zeroed in on her Gucci bag near her feet. A second law enforcement officer said. Third, the thief, dressed in dark clothing, sat down at an empty table next to Nome with his back facing her and used his left foot to slide the bag away, the source said. He surveyed the restaurant before eventually picking up the bag, covering it with his jacket, and leaving. Only when Nome got it from the table did she realize her bag was missing. It had her driver's license, medication, apartment keys, passport, the DHS access badge, makeup bag, blank checks, and about $3,000 in cash. $3,000. The restaurant did not respond to comment except to say our food is something you should steal, not people's purses.
Well, she's going out for a little Easter brunch, after church services with the old fam. Little did they know,
whole family
these thieves, that she was undercover with Homeland Security and Kash Patel's FBI, and she caught.
She didn't want to use PayPal or Venmo or MasterCard or Visa. She used cash, motherfucker. That's how she rolls.
She used her family in the op. That's extra points.
Yeah, most people wouldn't bring their families in on a police sting.
No.
So yay.
Got him. Nailed.
Yay for our Homeland Security chief.
All right, Christy Gnome. You're gonna move up in the power rank.
You are the man, Christy Gnome.
The only problem is she would have catapulted herself higher up had she also done something to prostrate herself for Donald Trump.
They probably tried to stop her from that.
Yeah.
She might have thought it was Donald Trump taking her bag because he does whatever he wants to her anyways, right? So
give me your money. I'll just take that. You now have 3 coins. That would be hilarious if Donald Trump every time he's like Mario every time he hits somebody. Coin comes out.
Basically, that's what happens.
Get a coin.
Everybody that comes in his office. Here's what's hilarious. They're saying we're negotiating with over 200 countries on tariffs, and someone pointed out, but there's only 190 countries. So they said you can't be negotiating with more countries than there are. And then he's saying, I'm talking to China all the time, and China's like, we're not talking to fucking Trump. It's lies. He's lying. We're very close to a great deal with Trump, and China's like, no, we're not. Did you know that he had a trade war with China the first time he was in office, which he lost very badly, but COVID kind of saved his ass on that. because the country, we were tanking. He was tanking the economy anyways, and COVID came in, and he let that be the excuse for everything turning to shit.
Well, what didn't it have to do with pork? Wouldn't have it? Was that the
and
pork thing?
soybeans and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But he made in that trade war, he made 200,000 off the book deals under the table.
200,000?
That's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, that's what they reported. 200,000 deals. So they must have one fed off like a pyramid scheme. Once you did one, you did another.
Yeah, but okay, I got you. So this is my question though. There is no way that he is doing all that. So where are all these underlings and who are they employed by? And and they're making these deals with his authorization, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
You'd almost think that there has to be like a whole network.
No, I don't think anybody does anything without his permission.
Right. But I mean, underneath of him, doing all this paperwork and making these deals and filing, I mean, he's not doing that. So where's this network of people and employees that he has doing all this work? Is this under the campaign, or how does it work?
I'm gonna look up the deals, and maybe we can
These
see.
wouldn't be government employees, right? This is still part of his business. So is this just under Trump business? Because I thought
this is from a webpage called slightlyoffensive.com. Trump's first term tariff policies and their impact. He earned American customers around $250 billion in extra dollars during his first administration, but that's American money that we paid into it. Either way, Trump presidency tariffs, which aims to reset the balance of trade in favor of the U.S., became a key aspect of the America First agenda. These measures generated $79 billion in revenue for the U.S. government. What are tariffs, and what are they? We know what tariffs are. They're a tax on goods that American people pay. For example, during his first presidency, tariffs meant imported goods from China, such as electronics, machinery, and textiles, were hit with duties as high as 25%. This increased the cost of Chinese exports and drove American businesses to look for domestic alternatives to foreign goods, which helped national industries. He wanted to fix the trade imbalance, but by the time he left office, he had the worst trade imbalance in American history. So his plan did not work. Because China hit back with tariffs targeting U.S. agriculture and manufactured goods. I can't find the 200,000 thing that I was quoted. That's not here. Okay. So they're saying it worked successfully, but it's not what happened, because our economy was going in the toilet. So I don't know why they're saying that. And the soybean farmers lost they lost half of their market because Brazil became the number one soybean producer in the world. While Trump did all this, they took over number one, and we've lost half of their market under Trump. So this must be a pro-Trump page, because they're twisting everything around.
What's the name of the page?
It was called Slightly Offensive.
Oh.
I have to find it. I'll report on that later. Let's not waste time with that. Purse was stolen. Vance killed the Pope. We said that already, right? Allegedly.
Yeah, well, he cast a spell and we touched him.
So it's like the Bourne identity thing, right?
Well, it's like
it was Matt Damon there. That's all you got to tell me.
He could have been there.
Did Vance play the part? Did Vance play the part of Matt Damon? Come on, spill it.
Yeah, sure. I don't.
Allegedly.
And
they're just saying the Pope died of natural causes, but we know that's not true, J.D. Vance. We're watching you.
I mean, I'm going to say it already. Number 1 in the power rankings. I mean, you don't get Pope Slayer without catapulting himself. The only way Trump could top killing the Pope was by going to the funeral and falling asleep. It's the only way he could trump it. And make it's like, can you imagine? It's like the Pope's worst funeral ever for the Pope. Who would you not want at your funeral? Who do you not want front row sleeping at your funeral? That guy. First.
Oh, I gotta download this.
And Donald probably thought, well, hey, maybe while I'm here, maybe they'll just make me Pope.
Maybe.
I wonder if he read my story. He's like, oh, I like that. Oh, my goodness. You know, though, the more he dresses like that. Oh. Let me write it down.
JD Vance, fuck Mary, he killed the Pope, and here was my presentation I wanted to make.
Okay.
Cancel that.
So
present, share screen. Okay, go ahead.
All right, let's get to. Did we talk about them arresting the judge?
No, we got to show this picture I've worked so hard to get.
Okay, all right, let's show the picture.
Oh, I got to put this, add the stage. JD Vance.
Oh god, I forgot the D&D spell, but there's a D&D spell that's perfect for this book.
The spell? There's a spell?
Yeah. It's like inflict wounds. There was like the Pope had like 2 hit points, and JD went there and he touched him and he inflicted wounds on him, and he lost he probably rolled all
so
right.
Silent Live called him a Pope killer too last night. So.
Oh, did they? I didn't see Saturday Night Live. I'm not a thief, I promise.
And the Vatican has consistently refuted the claim of foul play. So the Vatican says JD Vance did in fact not kill the Pope.
How's the Vatican going to know if that warlock cast a spell on him or not?
You know there's going to be so many conspiracy theories that come out about this now, right?
JD Vance is a warlock. Tell me he isn't. Look at the eye makeup. He's a warlock.
You got to have that eyeliner. It's got to be warlock eyeliner.
Right? Warlock for men. JD Vance.
Here's somebody who's very positive. This is a supporter of Vance. He said this. JD Vance almost definitely didn't kill the Pope. Almost definitely.
Almost definitely.
That's a supporter.
Are you kidding? Even so, let's say he used some of those Russian potions that freaking Putin has that maybe he gave JD. Okay, because we know JD's a warlock. They make potions. So he made a potion. He put the salve on his hand. Right there. That's like 3 poisons right there. You can get him with the poison on the palm. He can inflict the wounds. In case one doesn't work, the other one does work. One doesn't look like foul play. He's got a little rash on his hand. None the wiser.
None the wiser. No one knows better.
Right? I'm thinking of
so
going
JD,
warlock
what'd you do
myself.
this?
Maybe I'll dye my beard black.
JD called. The Pope called up JD and he said,
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Could you hear that? No.
Warlock. I am the warlock that serves the Trump. I am Vance.
I will send you to Jesus.
That's it.
Wait, I
Okay.
gotta.
What?
No. I was trying to think of who he would be in Spaceballs.
Oh, that'd be
Vance.
funny. I was looking at some more memes. Oh, here's one.
You and my 12-year-old with the memes.
One says, new, in LinkedIn, there's a new hiring. It says Pope. There's 100 applicants. Provide spiritual leadership, oversee the church, conduct religious ceremonies. Apply here.
Right? By the way, I was like 2 or 3 weeks ahead with my story.
Yes, you did.
Just
You said it. You said it.
Just listening.
You said Vance was going to kill the Pope. You're like fucking, what do you call it? The Simpsons now.
Oh, I was going to say Nostradamus, but yeah, you could say that. Simpson.
Yeah.
Nostradamus.
You are John. You are sure.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that, John?
Oh, I get that a lot. I get that you're sure about that a lot. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I think there's going to be an investigation. I'm not sure.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City,
Sexual.
the dedicated detectives who investigate
It might have
suspicious
been.
felonies are members of an elite squad known
Didn't
as
you
the
say something
Special
sexual to
Victims
the Pope?
Unit. These are their stories.
I mean, the Pope was sitting on an antique love seat, and how often do you get a chance to take a hammer at that? You know what I'm talking about?
This is JD meeting the Pope. Had that
Right.
uranium, the stuff Putin uses on his lips.
He kept whispering to the Pope. He's like, hey, do you mind getting up? I want to see what you're sitting on.
What you got packing? What you packing there?
I can smell you.
And the Pope said,
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
but hey,
JD
So-
was like, that's a lovely chair you have.
so Trump has been going after law firms. Not that they've committed any crimes. Like one law firm he sued hired a guy that worked for Hillary Clinton, and they got rid of him 4 years ago. So he's been fired for 4 years. But Trump sued that law firm, and the law firm fought back. It took all of 2 hours for the court to say, "This is stupid. This is get it out of here."
This is the way.
The judge did that?
Yeah, the court threw
Cash
it out in 2
Patel.
hours.
Go get him, Cash.
The court threw it out in 2 hours. So
Cash money.
what when they do when the courts don't do what
Arrest
they
them.
want, John? What's going to happen?
They're going to arrest the judges.
You called that too.
Yeah. Yep.
You said that in the last show.
Yeah.
You are
And lo and
Nostradamus.
behold, Nostradamus.
You are
This is the way.
you are Mandalorian.
No, I don't. I can take off my hat.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yeah, well, I need that armor. That stuff's
When
good.
they arrested the judge, John said,
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yeah,
"That's what happened."
that was quicker than I thought.
Oh, shit.
They're like,
We're
"Are they
arresting
watching the
judges
show?"
now.
I mean,
First
shit.
we arrest a
Are they-
2-year-old. First we arrest a 2-year-old. Now we're arresting the judges. Oh shit! They accused a judge in Wisconsin of helping. And ICE wanted this guy that was going to court, right? And they accused the judge of sneaking the guy out of court out the back door so that he could escape ICE. And ICE
Right.
had to run him down. They had to hawk him down with their feet, and they caught him. But they're saying the
Okay.
judge was behind it, and they charged her with 2 felonies, 32 less than Donald Trump. But anyways, and they ran up to the guy,
Yeah.
hit him like that. And I think someone said something this to him.
Can I put my balls in your jaws? Balls in your jaws.
And people are like, "Yay, nice catch. Way to go, ICE."
Right. Yeah.
And they caught the guy, and then they arrested the judge. We're arresting judges now, John. We're making wild accusations against them. There's a lot of people think you should not be allowed to arrest people in a courthouse. Did you know that? Because they want illegals to be able to come testify in trials.
Oh.
And if you
Those times are gone.
if you have ICE picking them up in the place, they're not going to come and testify anymore. So a lot of
Not
criminals,
1976, it ain't.
yeah, a lot of criminals are going to get away with stuff.
You can't even touch a minute, bro.
You can't touch them.
So this is my question, though. Are they, since they're so pro-Christian, okay, are they going to break into Catholic churches? And if they have sanctuary, so to speak? And
I don't know if that's a real thing, is it? Is that a real thing, or is that just a movie thing?
I'm just saying they're so pro-Christian, right?
I asked Kash Patel, and he said this is what they're going to do.
FBI, open up!
They're coming.
Yeah, they're going to go, okay, all right. I just want to know what the rules are.
I mean, they're going to try to grab the guy, right? It's going to be a...
Because there's going to be some priest somewhere that's going to have like a hovel of, a group of illegals someplace, and Christy Noem's going to be breaking down their door. But these are Christians, right? So
are they Trump Christians?
But they're not American Christian. I'm sorry, they're not white. Okay, all right, I got you. I see. Okay, so it's cool. It's cool.
I would tell ICE that they got on the elevator.
Finish him.
Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense.
I thought the music was going to keep going. I thought it
would have.
I didn't know it was.
An eagle came by and
the bit's over.
There was a picture of a battered eagle saying, "Here's his America now." And it's all bandaged up with black eye and shit. Did you see that picture?
No.
Because all you're looking at is
I don't like that propaganda bullshit either. I mean, come on.
You're always watching this all the time.
I can't. I mean, it's the only thing good on. I mean, you can't watch the news. Wow, bitches.
You don't like Britney?
It's Britney, bitch.
Oh, I love Britney.
This is a Britney song for you. You realize if she remade that, she would have, like, if she covered that. Oh, Everybody be coming up saying,
My name is Jeff.
we couldn't. Napoleon Bonaparte can't be made in this climate because they would all be arrested for playing the part of Pedro. You know that?
So you heard about, I don't know if it already happened this weekend, but did you hear about the sperm race that was supposed to happen in California someplace?
No.
Yeah, so they were taking bets on which one of these, I don't know if it's already passed, but there was supposed to be this thing where these two students were competing on whose sperm were faster, and there were supposed to be bets, and they got some, I don't know, they got some like science machine. That's what I'm gonna say, because I don't know the actual name of it, but to figure out how to, they showed it might be still uncomplicated than what I'm making it. But anyway, they got bets, there's an audience and everything to see how fast. Now I don't know if they're gonna show them.
You know what I think?
I don't know if it's part of the, that should actually.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the
You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying?
Yeah.
Look it up. Look it up.
Sperm race.
I think they had it. I think they had it.
Someone told you the story. You know what? You've been rickrolled. Sperm race. I'm looking it up. News about the sperm race. The world's first sperm race. The world's
From
first
Star
sperm
Wars.
race was oddly entertaining. It was oddly entertaining, John.
Apologize.
It was held in LA on Friday night. It was interesting. Commercial real estate media outlet Traded reported that sperm race was the brainchild of Eric Zhu, Thor Ventures Aviato, and Nick Small, the youngest sold-out founder in cryptocurrency. Shane Fan, Waterfall Market, and Garrett Nincanicchio raised $1 million in their efforts to raise awareness to a relatively taboo topic, the worldwide decline in male fertility. Sperm racing isn't a joke. It's not just some viral idea for the internet to laugh at. It's something much bigger.
Yeah, Marv.
The actual event can be described exactly as that, something much bigger than expected. Competition was in a USC versus UCLA style where 4 competitors went head to head, no pun intended, at a movie studio in downtown LA. It had everything a normal fight style event entails, including weigh-ins. You had to weigh your penis. I don't know. Pre and post race interviews, betting opportunities, live commentary, and trash talking. In fact, the competitors even sat down for an interview with TMZ. 2 hosts, internet personality Nina Lee and YouTuber Rhino, took turns egging on the crowd of hundreds, at least when told to cheer. Thousands more people said to be watching the event on live stream. Again, stream, no pun intended. It is a live stream when you come, isn't it?
Well, so were they showing like porn live and they like jerked off in front of this crowd? Is that
because sample provided beforehand? No, they were given beforehand and presented to a lab assistant using a microscope
beforehand. What?
Once the samples were under the microscope, the race began. Both competitors stood inside large glass tubes on stage as the sperm navigated the course. The microscopic race course, which was designed by sperm racing engineers. What do you do for a living? I'm a sperm race engineer. Built to mimic the reproductive system, was projected into several large screens around the room for optimal viewing by the screaming college students. And yes, for those of you wondering, the sperm were clearly visible maneuvering through the circuit. During the races, fans cheered, jeered, and laughed. But it was clear by this point that some were enjoying it more than others. At the preliminary card, fans were treated to a halftime show from an A-list act, Ty Dolla $ign, who sat while short provided a much-needed energy boost. The second main card, which was actually a best-of-3 series, was won by USC. Whoa. Overall, the event itself was weirdly fascinating. There were some hiccups, audio issues, lateness from competitors, general dysfunction. Oh, I must have been there. And attended primarily by college students. After seeing many young people cheer on 4 men's sperm was puzzling. But if the organizers were looking to raise awareness of male fertility rates, they definitely made people aware of something. Sperm racing professional sperm analysis kit. So you can analyze your own sperm to see if you're in the top 10. And yes, you'll see your racers live in action. The sperm racing tryout page says, when you're ready, you'll be placed in the sperm racing amateur leaderboards, where we scout the next generation of professional athletes. One day racing sperm could be your full-time career.
This is no joke. You want to know why?
Why?
How many sperm were murdered for these people's entertainment?
You're pro-life now. I get it.
I mean,
giggity. I get it. You're pro-life. Here's what, when I come, it sounds like
the embarrassment of the one guy's sperm who they just show it and it's just running into the wall. It's not even, they're dead. They're all dead. They're all dead.
They're shooting their sperm off.
Look at that guy. He shot him and they went the wrong direction and killed
What
themselves.
if the sperm escape and they start attacking people? Huh?
Oh, that's even better. If they, if they
run, sperm, run.
Sci-fi horror movie. We need to start writing that like now. a sperm race goes awry as gamma rays and toxic chemicals turn them into wild sperm. Or
Here's what the sperm would
something.
say.
It's better than that. There.
Say my name.
Sperm sounds like singing angels, you think?
Yeah, more like.
What if you smoke weed every day?
Smoke weed every day.
You think your sperm is fast if you smoke weed every day?
Smoke weed every day.
I don't know. Maybe they got a better sense of direction. Who knows? You got there somehow.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Maybe they were just like, oh man, right? We're here till she gets in the shower. I'll make my
What if
way
you're a
there. Don't
superhero?
worry.
What if you're Spider-Man sperm? Could you race against that?
Yeah, he's just bumping. It's like Mario Kart. Like he's just bumping everybody out of the way, and he's like throwing banana peels and shit. You know.
I'm going to enter my sperm, and they're going to say,
Sorry, this is Plunko. This is not.
"You can enter your sperm." Here's what you're going to say.
This is Sparta!
And then I got high.
Here's what I'm going to say.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
That would be a weird
sperm. Give me that sperm.
What the dog doing?
Barb, I'm not into pain. I told you that before.
What the dog doing?
What is that dog doing?
I don't know. That's a weird way to get the sperm out if that dog's
It's time to race the sperm. Bring it out.
Although I bet they would have been weirder if they started with animals.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. Like horses or cows or something like that, because they already do that, right?
Yeah.
I guess you wouldn't have to have the charity.
No.
But I don't know. Maybe it was an odd question. I'm just saying, couldn't they have started, there first? Maybe use bowls.
It's a good idea.
I mean, that happens no matter what.
I'm in training.
These guys just wanted an excuse to jerk off. I mean,
I'm going to go in training from sperm races. What did you do this week?
Every man is
going to do.
No, I'm training you. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm training.
Training for the sperm race. You probably kind of not masturbate if you want your sperm to be fast, right? Do you think masturbation affects the speed of your sperm?
I bet it depends on your diet more than anything else.
You know what I discovered though when I went to find out? I asked the guy, "Have you got your sperm?" And he said,
These nuts.
Dick. All right, let's. All right, let's do the power rankings and performer of the week and let's get going.
I should one more sound effect. One more.
Helicopter.
That's a long road. It's a lot of helicopters. I don't even have the way to stop it.
Not okay.
Not okay.
Not okay.
I was wrong to do that.
You were.
Law firms fought
a good time.
Trump is for the millionaire. Steve Bannon says Trump's going to have a millionaire tax, but Trump said, I don't think it's a good idea because all the millionaires will leave this country. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Let's talk about Ron
Oh,
DeSantis.
I thought we said he's turning double heel. Like we thought he was heel before, but now he's turning double heel on
I don't
MAGA.
think we were on camera when we were doing that. Let's go to Ron DeSantis, though. He's a master fundraiser. Have you heard that?
DeSantis?
And his wife Kitty. His wife is Kitty, right?
Yeah, is he figured out how to talk to people and on TV yet?
Apparently, he reached a settlement with a company for $67 million. Part of the settlement said that the company was going to give an additional $10 million to the DeSantis charity. But it wasn't an additional $10 million. It turns out he lied about that and gave 10 of the $67 million to the charity run by his wife, who then turned around and donated $8.5 million to the Ron DeSantis political fund.
Oh.
So he deducted it twice. It's a double deduction for the same amount of money. Man's a genius. He should be a governor somewhere.
When you write the laws in Florida, you might be able to do whatever you want.
I guess maybe. I guess you're right.
I did when we were talking about this before, and I'll say this. I thought DeSantis went up like a notch and a half, maybe, or a half of a notch. And when he said he was gonna like investigate Andrew Tate as soon as he landed,
the Tate,
I'll give him that.
It didn't not just they're looking at him at Tate to arrest him for some major crimes. Andrew Tate.
Yeah, but I thought he's got like super pardon status.
Trump brought him. He didn't get pardoned to come here, but he did get brought here. Trump talked the country into letting him go because allegedly Tate and Barron Trump are good friends.
Yeah, so he's probably got promises of a super pardon.
Right.
That's, you know what the super pardon is? That's a pardon with Donald Trump's real signature on it, not like an EpiPen.
And he uses lobotomy.
Uses the real marker, the real Sharpie.
That was lobotomy sound effect.
Yeah. That's the super pardon.
That is. So Trump got him out, and DeSantis says, "Motherfucker, I'm putting him back in jail." What do you think of that? And Tate said,
"Oh shit, not good."
So they're investigating him in Florida.
How do you do that?
They're coming after him in Florida. That's everything on our list today. What else did we miss? Trump. He saved the economy by saying he's going to get rid of the tariffs because he met with Walmart, Target, and another CEO, and the CEO said, "Dude, our shelves are going to be fucking empty if you don't cut this shit out." And so Trump's like, "Huh?" He goes, "Yeah, we're not going to have anything on our shelves. It's going to look like the last time you were president. Remember that? When all the shelves were empty?" He goes, "Oh, that wasn't good, right?"
Maybe the plan is to completely demolish the big box stores and let it go back to the mom and pops in your small towns. Maybe that's his plan all along.
He wants everything to be back the way it was. That's for sure. He's trying to take it back to 1898 tariffs. No more TikTok. When's he going to do his TikTok thing? He keeps saying
pickle out of a barrel.
He's saying TikTok is going to go away if somebody doesn't do it, and everybody's still TikToking.
Time's running out.
I'm just telling you, Trump. Let me know, Trump.
Did he say that what did he say about Putin this week? Didn't he say something?
Here's what he said about Putin.
I farted and a poopy almost slipped out. My dad tried to hit me with a cast iron. I forgot to turn the stove off and burn down the whole house.
That's what he said about Putin.
He said, I think Putin may have misled me.
After he sat down and talked to Zelensky, he's like, maybe since Putin is shooting missiles into civilian areas, maybe he made a mistake. Maybe I'm.
Why do
Maybe
they ever
Putin's a
show
bad
those
guy.
pictures?
Maybe Putin's a bad guy.
KGB versus failed mogul versus TV businessman versus KGB.
KGB leader, KGB expert in mind control, KGB dictator, murderer, piece of shit. I think you got to go with KGB on all that over
Right.
Trump.
Yeah.
Trump loves him though.
Kill him. Trump knows he could kill him. Like, not even figuratively. That he's got, not only does he got stuff on him that would ruin his life, but that Vladimir Putin would murder him with his thumb. And that's what scares Trump. That's why he respects him.
Pinky. He could do it with his pinky, I'll bet.
Pinky. Well, he
And
could murder him.
Well, we showed last week that Trump is only 5'10", right?
What's that?
We showed the picture of Trump's only 5'10", right?
Yeah, that's what you say. I say he's closer to 6'3".
Well, his police report said 5'10".
Well, his report from his doctor that was sent by God says 6'2" or 3", and he's a svelte 272 pounds.
You believe the dog whistle, man? Did you hear that?
Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I'm playing
Why
it right
would
now.
the doctor who takes an oath lie, Marv? Why? What
Hurt
does
my
the
ears.
president say so?
Here's why: because if the doctor doesn't do what he said, Trump does this. That's
Who's the
why.
wiser? Huh? Who's the wiser?
Who is the wiser? I don't know.
It's all a
Trump's
joke anyway. I mean, no one's gonna go to Trump's face and say, "Hey, can you just jump on the scale real quick? We just want to check something, Mr. President."
I believe he has lost a lot of weight, but he's not. He didn't get taller. He didn't get taller.
He's gotten a little hunched.
He does that lean when he stands. They say that's autism.
What did we
They
see?
say when you're autistic, you lean like that. What?
What was his McDonald's order? Did we look that up?
Trump's McDonald's order? Why would we look that up?
Yeah. No, we were talking about his health and everything.
All right.
All right, let's talk about these drafts and let's do our power
I looked it up.
rankings.
It says sperm race again.
Are you doing the sperm race now?
I'm doing McDonald's order from Trump.
Okay.
Trump loves McDonald's.
I thought maybe we talked about this.
Typical dinner order is 2 Big Macs, 2 Filet-O-Fish, and a chocolate malted shake. 4 sandwiches the dude eats. 4 sandwiches.
Well, is that like his dinner? Is that all day? He doesn't eat anything else, or is
I
that
don't know.
lunch
2
and
Big
dinner?
Macs and 2 Filet-O-Fish?
Huh.
That's a lot of fucking food. I think they took him off McDonald's diet and he's lost weight because he's on the
Is that what it
Ozempic. I
is?
think allegedly the
Oh.
Ozempic.
See, he's gonna last forever. Well, so what do you think? What do you think they start to call him? Chancellor rather than president? Because they're gonna start calling him something that's above all the other presidents. Because you can't keep calling him president.
He's gonna wait for you to say something, and they're gonna say
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
and they're gonna say to you, John,
You need to leave.
you need to leave, John.
Do you know what I think he wants more than anything else, though? Is I think that he wants a peace prize.
Clown horn? No, it's not a
I think he
clown
wants
horn.
a peace prize. Yeah, well, he's gonna get that. Actually, if you look at him, didn't he look like a clown at the funeral, at the Pope's
He did.
funeral? He
Bad.
looked like a clown. like he had like his clothes look clownish, his like face, his hair. He looked a little bit like Ronald McDonald a little bit, only in red, white, and blue.
Yeah, he did. He reminded me of a clown.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
Everything is funny about you, Joe. But buffoon funny. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be buffoon funny for a while.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we haven't gotten to more incontinent Trump. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a mishap.
My friend said I'm incontinent, and I said I don't pee myself. My friend said I'm incompetent, and I said I never pee myself. Anyways, so we did everything on our list.
Yeah, we got there.
We missed anything?
Just the drafts. If we wanted to talk about that, I don't have to.
A lot of problems.
But we got to do power
tonight,
rankings,
folks. Oh shit! Let's get that. Number 1, number 10, number 9, number 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Who's number 10? Who do you got? Last week 10 was RFK. We had RFK, Bondi, Patel, Tom Homan, Levitt, Carolyn Levitt, Christy Nome, Elon, Pegseth, Miller, and Vance. Vance was number 1 last week. He killed the Pope. He's got to be number 1 again, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he's up there. But I'm putting one of the economic advisors at like 9 and 10. There's 2 of them that keep coming out here. They're
Navarro?
not worth us giving their names yet. No, not Navarro.
Navarro?
No, one looks like
He's
Rodney.
the tariff guy.
No, but these guys keep coming out
know who
with
it
Trump, and they're like parroting everything's all right. One looks a little bit like Rodney. He's got glasses.
Besant. That's Besant.
Yes, yes, him.
He's the economic advisor. Everything's great. It's all great. Trust us. We know what we're doing.
Dude with the beard? There's another dude that's bald with a beard. I don't remember his name. He doesn't get a name yet. He just got a jersey number.
No name guy. I'll put no name down.
We'll just put MAGA beard.
Okay, number 8. Stephen Miller do anything this week? He's been annoying as fuck, but
didn't. He's dropping quickly. He better do something.
We're gonna put him down at 8. Miller's
That's
at
fine.
8. Karen Levitt, she continued to be stupid.
Oh yeah, she's always worried. She's failing up.
Yeah. She married a rich guy, 60 years old or something. So.
Well,
She's gonna be
she
rich.
must be.
Tom Homan arrested a 2-year-old and sent him out of the country. Christy Nome got her purse stolen. Elon's kind of saying things are bad, but Elon said the only reason people are protesting him is because they're being paid by George Soros.
All
That
right.
That is the only reason there's protest, John, is because they're making money from it.
Okay, are we going to put Christy Nome at 5, or are we going to put Elon at 5?
Oh, Christy is higher getting her purse stolen, don't you think? We're on 6.
That's a pretty good point. I mean, Pam Bondi and Kash Patel have to be up there just because they arrested a judge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So they got to at least be 2 and 3, right? And we got JD at 1.
Bondi came out afterwards and says, "This is just to show you judges what's going to happen," which is the whole point of always. They're terrorists, in my opinion. They are terrorists.
So we said
Bondi's
that Kash
3.
Patel. They must be watching the show because we said Kash Patel, if he wants to really catapult himself into power rankings, he's got to arrest the judge. And lo and behold, he arrested the judge.
and not only that, he Twittered it.
Yeah, of course.
He did an excrement for it.
Did he do it on Truth Social or did he do it on?
I think Twitter.
Okay.
He tweeted it. All right, so who's 4 then? Gnome?
Christy Gnome. And then you got Elon at 5. He's holding in there.
Elon at 5. Elon was 4 before, so he dropped 1. Tom Homan's only one I don't have on the list.
Oh, I thought we had
Homan
him at
at
6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. He is such
so,
a
he's performer of the week's got to be performer of the week, JD Vance. Yeah. I mean, how can you JD Vance, performer of the week. Look at you.
What is it? Fuck, marry, kill?
Yeah. And
he
look
fucked his couch, he married his wife, and he killed the Pope.
Cash Patel, skyrockets.
In my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, he's
kudos
next to the murderer.
Right? Kudos to Pam Bundy and kudos to
the only Pope I've ever liked, to be honest.
Top 5. First female
he killed my
top
favorite
5.
Pope. He killed
Nice
my favorite
job.
Pope.
So what does Marjorie Taylor Greene got to get back on this? What's she got to do?
Says a lot when you kill the leader of the free world's religion.
Mega one.
She's really done nothing lately, has she?
I mean, just
she keeps trying. She says crazy.
Come on, Marjorie. I mean, some of us got wagers here. Marv's purposely doing that. He's not really frozen. There's just something like he likes to do. He's actually, I don't really like to say this often, but he might be a lizard man. Now, he could be able to freeze his body like that because of his cold-bloodedness. And allow him.
I pause it? No, I never paused. Okay, we're back. We're back to say goodbye.
All right.
That's fucking bullshit. I don't know. I'm going to get a new computer. Sorry.
Well, we got in what we got, everything we got in except for drafts, so I think that's okay. Nobody needs
Take
to
us
hear
home, boy. Play it. Strum it.
Thank you very much. We're up for a big award, so we might have people vote next week, right?
What?
The big award that we're up for?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Folks.
We'll talk about it next week. We're up for a huge award.
2 awards. I was
2 awards.
chosen to be the guest speaker at the National Apathy Convention. I said, that's great. I'm excited. They said, you're out.
Oh, okay. All right.
And our podcast, you want to tell them or not?
Right. We'll tell them next week. We want to be,
cliffhanger.
Everybody on the edge of their seat.
Cliffhanger.
All right.
Tune in.
Thank you.
No one watches the end of our video, John. Not even the people that watch our videos watch the end.
So they never hear the kids.
Make them shorter. We should probably make them shorter. Adios.
We don't even get on a roll until an hour in.
I'll probably be deported for saying adios, just so you know.
Well, they're coming to get you.
My son had a Bulls jersey, so I'm on the way out.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, we want to see some better performances this week, Republicans, MAGAs.
Okay. Yeah, let's bring it.
Show your ass.